everyone. This is a debate sustainable architecture, essential innovation, or costly trend by Carlos Daniel Hidalgo, Israel Uriel Flores Bautista, Ángel Pérez Escamilla, and me, Alexandra Reala.
Welcome everyone. Today we'll discuss whether sustainable architecture is a necessary evolution for our future or an expensive trend with limited benefits. We have two speakers in favor and two against. Each will have 4 minutes to present their arguments. No interruptions, wait for your turn. Let's begin. First, let's hear from Alexandra.
Sustainable architecture isn't just an option, it's a necessity. Buildings contribute 40% of global CO2 emissions. Green designs like using solar panels, recycled materials, and energy efficient systems drastically reduce this impact. For example, the Bullitt Center in Seattle produces more energy than it consumes. Yes, initial costs are higher, but long-term saving on energy and water payoff. Climate change demands action, and architects must lead the way.
Thank you. Next, Uriel.
While sustainability sounds high, it's often impractical when it comes trendy. Materials like bamboo or recycled steel are expensive options to source in developing countries where housing shortages are critical. This delay projects long certifications like lead are bureaucratic and not guarantee real environmental benefits should we prioritize aesthetics and buildings over affordability and speed.
Will ignores innovation. Cross-laminated timber
Now, Daniel.
is as strong as concrete but carbon negative. Cities like us mandate grid roof to combat hill islands. The cost argument is short-sighted. Government offer tax breaks for sustainable projects, and students show green buildings increase property values by 7%. This isn't a trend. In smart economics meet ecology.
Finally, Angel.
Real world constraints matter. Retrofitting on buildings with green tech is often prohibit, prohibitive, expensive. Many sustainable materials have hidden environment cost. Shipping bamboo from Asia burns uh, fossil fuels, and let's not forget not climax, so passive solar disease. Sure, we focus on seeds as all solutions when local adaptations might work better.
Each of you now. Alexandra, start.
Angel, localized solutions are part of sustainability. Adobe in deserts, CLT forest adaptation is key. And yes, retrofitting costs exist, but energy savings cover them in 15 years. The USA renovation way proves this scale nationally.
Daniel thinks brains favor the way smart developers can afford big constants. Meanwhile, 1.6 billion lack adequate function should they wait decades for perfect green building.
Uriel, strongman arguments. No one ignores the homeless, but slum already fakes train hit and pulls sustainable the same projects the vulnerable. Angel School Rufus program save life greatly.
Alexandra, the United States subsidized what other can in Lagos, 17% live in informal housing, reaching green ideals without funding is at least sometimes a study concrete, home now beats a theoretical eco house later.
Wrap up in 1 minute each. In reverse order this time. Angel.
Sustainability must be context drive, not dogma. Forcing expensive standards globally harms more than helps. Let's balance ideals with reality.
Reality is climate collapse. Architect most innovation of future generation will play far more than today will cost. The teach exists. We need courage to use it.
For each house feel the poor, anti-green solutions and universally affordable. We reach making architecture a luxury, not a right.
Delaying action is the luxury. Sustainable architecture is affordable. If we invest in research, policies, and equitable access, the future isn't trendy, it's survival.
Thank you all. Takeaways. Costs versus benefit versus long-term benefits. Adaptability and equity. Let's continue this conversation responsibly. Debate conclude.
Extra dialogues. Did you know Copenhagen cut emissions by 40% in a decade just by mandating green buildings? It's not just about tech, it's about the smart policy. If cities with fewer resources adopt subsidize sustainable architecture, could be universal. The barrier isn't cost, it's political will.
I love solar panels on every roof, but in rural India, families need an ink-proof John before they need carbon neutrality buildings on its short-term thinking. High cool heat solver sometimes the sustainable option is the most ethical one.
funny how critical buildings exist while ignorance that the poor funding more most from wildlife and pollution. Mexico vertical gardens in slum could indoor temps by 10 grades for pennies. Sustainable insight and luxury is are more for the vulnerable.
Ever seen a sustainable that high, high, high rise maintains cost in neighboring of the rainwater harvesting systems fail within a year because no one budgets for upkeep ideally without infrastructure is just performative. Let's fix that before reaching global standards.
Today, both sides want to better cities. They justify better differently. Instead of reducing emissions at all costs or sheltering people, cutting those costs. Maybe the real debate is who gets to decide.
And well, to conclude, I like to highlight the sustainability in architecture is not just a trend but a necessary and urgent approach to ensure the well-being of future generations. It's about retains or will house materials, how we'll consume energy, and how we relate to the environment in neighborhoods or buildings. I hope this debate will my classmate has his helped raise awareness and speak mindful reduction of the roles hill of the play in shaping a more responsible and conscious way of buildings. Sustainability is not a one-size fits and solutions, but relate and constant effort, effort to balance functionality, aesthetics, and environmental responsibility. We all have a part to play students, professionals, governments, and community in driving the change we need. Thank you very much for listening me and for being part of the doublage. This debate was carried out to implies and bring visibility to topic that treaty matters not only on architecture but in every aspect of our lives. Thank you again, and hope this conversation continue beyond today.